Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or gangs of all ages, Double R here, and today we're going to cover a very unpopular opinion from my end. Well, I'm going to give the opinion, but y'all ain't going to like it. First thing I want to cover this as a bare basic thing. When you are playing a game, realize the genre of game you are playing. This is a big thing. I want this to be stressed. Recognize the genre you are playing. Okay? I want this to be set straightforward. If you're playing WoW as an MMO, right? Certain skills are sub, yada yada yada. If you take a paladin and fight a warrior, same item level, same experience, same level, same gear, same basics. If they go 1v1, who's going to win? 9 out of 10 times it will be the paladin, because he can bubble, he can full heal, he can heal himself, he can stun, he can buff his offense. Meanwhile, the warrior can temporarily buff his health, temporarily buff his offense. And he can somewhat stun if he uses Intimidation Shock, or she uses Intimidation Shock. Okay? Understanding the rules as each class has their own abilities, and 1v1ing certain ways can cause a little bit of a problem. That's why some people say, oh, this class is overpowered, or this class is overpowered. It's because you lack the knowledge of that class, and you can't beat it. Which is fine, it happens to everybody. If you play something like League of Legends, you know it's a MOBA. Right? They're running around, small arena area, can't pass certain limitations, can have a heyday, people have their own abilities, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Mundo, Singe, they tend to heal, and they tank. They get all buffy and healthy and tanky and all that happy crap. You get the idea. Certain rules apply in certain games. Certain mechanics are in certain games. Now, I bring this up because I want to do the Xenoverse 2 common lists of people who play Xenoverse 2, or the people that annoy them, actually. I want to go into that, but first I want to discuss one small topic. In fighting games, it is generally looked down upon when you go 1v1 to use healing items. Just in general, in fighting games, I'm stressing this, in fighting games, healing or full regen seems cheap. And think about it, it pretty much is. Marvel vs. Capcom. You beat Jean Grey down to a point, and then all of a sudden, Dark Phoenix Rising! Oh, what the fuck is this shit now? You got stuff like that pops up. Hell, back in the day, there was, what was it? Marvel Superheroes, where you were pretty much fighting over infinite gems. And one of them happened to be Soul. And guess what? When you pop that gem, you healed! So in fighting games, there's been the healing mechanic. And people go, oh, that's cheap. Yeah, it might be cheap, but who walks away? That's what it comes out to. That's what makes those with great levels of skill so much better than those who are just complaining about it. Let me explain what I mean by this. We move on to Dragonball Z, the anime. Cell decides to blow up the planet. Goku teleports him off. Cell returns to take his vengeance on Gohan. I'm seeing a theme here. I'm trying to push a theme. Work with me. And if you haven't caught the theme yet, we'll do one more. Vegeta decides to blow himself up to take out Majin Buu. Majin Buu regenerates and walks away. One more time. Vegeta decides to blow himself up. Big bada boom. Again. Bada big boom. Vegeta, gone! Takes out Buu. Cells and Buu remain. They come back together, and he regenerates. And then Buu saunters off. In Dragon Ball Z, regeneration is a thing, especially with the Namekians. In fact, Team 4 Star made fun of it with Nail and Frieza.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were starting. Here, allow me. Looks like someone's going to be missing this.
No, not really.
Oh, that looks like it hurts a lot. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Good to know. Yoink!
So, with this all said, guess what the number one complaint is from those playing ranked in Xenoverse 2? Just take a guess. Take a wild guess what the number one complaint is. Go ahead. Take a guess. That's right. Short Saiyans. Wait, what? No. Back up. Did you not just hear what I just covered a moment? No, not short Saiyans. The regeneration. Regenerating health. A lot of people want to quit playing ranked because if items are turned on, if limitations are turned off, then, oh no, people heal. And they stress about this. They stress about it. They make all their lists about people healing. Oh, they're being cheap. Well then, if you do not have the skill to overcome them healing, what's to stop you from healing? Well, it's dishonorable. That's on you. What, do you think this is a fighting game or something? Yes. No. No, it's not. Dragonball Xenoverse is not a fighting game. I'm sorry. Smash Brothers is more of a fighting game than Xenoverse 2. Now, don't get me wrong. There are elements of fighting games in it. There are elements of a MOBA in it. There are elements of a MMO in it. But a straight-up fighting game for 1v1s, not happening, McGee. And I bring this up because people will set up a certain level of skills to slow you down, to just block you out, so they can win by attrition. They can win by timeout. And guess what? You can be mad about that. Oh, they keep running. There's mechanics that allow you to catch them. If you fail to use it, that's on you. It's just that simple. In fact, if you don't know those mechanics, may I suggest you saunter your butt back to Elder Kai and start over. Because one of the earliest lessons they cover is catching people who run. If you can't figure out how to do that, that's on you. I don't want to waste my stamina. Again, that's on you. If you don't have a mechanic to counter them running, that's on you. If you don't have a personal mechanic to counter their healing, that's on you. In fact, if you were wise, you would set up your own bar just in case that comes up. If two of you are fighting, blah, 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 and all of a sudden they pop a regen, you pop the same regen. They pop a small region small, you pop a region small. You go right with them. Tit for tat. Well, that's cheap. It negates them. They want to win by attrition, and you know you're doing better. You throw that attrition right back at them. Bar none. Now, I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but you should be able to do it with just skill. Well, guess what? It's a game mechanic. They are permitted to use it. So go through your options and fix your options, and then when you get to a lobby, check your lobby to see if it's on. And if it is, leave that lobby. Okay? I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to stress too much more on this because I've made my point. Just because they use a super soul or an item to generate doesn't mean they are being cheap. It is how the game works. Now, infinites, those infinite combos, yeah, I can see that as a problem. Especially if you have no way out of it. If you don't know how to use an evasion tactic. Or don't know how to keep out of certain things. That's fine. Work on your tactics when certain things come up. You should have a backup plan for everything. If you need to, go Batman on it. That is still a skill. If people are popping potions left and right to keep themselves regenerated, have yourself a same list set up. If you show up into a lobby and all they are using items, back out or set up your items to match theirs accordingly. Because you know it's going to be region small, region medium, region large, and then full heal as best they can. Set your bar up accordingly. Set everything up accordingly and be prepared. If they use it, you use it. Okay? That should be straightforward. I have an amendment to add, and I do apologize. But, when I bring up the thing about MOBAs and MMOs and all that, there's been one small technical problem that people seem to treat as an honor thing, but again, MOBAs, MMOs, they're very important to note, and why I stress that Xenoverse 2 isn't exactly a fighting game. Well, people can double team and triple team and all that. Let's stop you right. I'm going to go ahead and stop you right there. Double team. That's never happened before in Dragon Ball? Like, ever? Dragon Ball Z? Never happened before. Never happened before. There's never been a lopsided team fight. They've never had a double team situation. Never, 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 never ever, huh? Nappa? Do we remember Nappa? Do we remember what happened to Nappa? You know, Piccolo, Tien, they both double teamed them. Piccolo and Krillin. Oh, I'm sorry. Tien didn't do it. It was Piccolo and Krillin who double teamed Nappa and tried to get Gohan to blast him out of the air. You know, 3-on-1. But it came out to be 2-on-1, technically. Dragon Ball Z. They started that. They showed you, hey, this is a thing. In fact, in anime, it shows you it's a thing. The Sailor Scouts, 5-on-1. Power Rangers, 5-on-1. Dragon Ball Z, Nappa. Krillin, Piccolo, that's 2. Still 2. 2-on-1. Has it ever come up after that? Let me think. Let me think about that. Oh, has it ever come up after that? You know, like the future Trunks, where 17 and 18 took on Gohan.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do that.
You goddamn cheap son of a bitch!
He slapped your shit!
Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm killing every human. Every one. Then I'm gonna range this shit out of that park.
Neither of you are leaving here alive. I'm stronger than I was before.
Yeah, also lighter. Looks like you dropped some weight since last time. 5, 10 pounds? I don't know, how much does an arm weigh?
Gotta hand it to you, though. Pretty ballsy coming after us all asymmetrical like that. But 4 hands are better than 1. Long story short, you're gonna die.
No, this isn't where my story ends.
This is where Gohan's story ends.
In fact, if you even watched the history of future Trunks, whatever, or the history of Trunks, if you watch that, you'll notice the first time Gohan steps up, he's fighting 17, and when 17 seems to be doing bad, 18 steps in and derails him, just outright stop that. 2-on-1. And then Trunks jumps in to make it 2-on-2. Level difference is a thing, but point stands. Know the type of game you're playing and know the lore of the universe. Because 17 and 18 did not give a shit. It's like, yeah, you go ahead and fight him by yourself. You're doing bad. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to help you out. Bada boom, bada bing. That's a thing. Bada boom, bada bing, that's a thing. The point stands. As much as you may not like it, it's a thing. In MOBAs, again, when a jungler comes up to gank top lane or mid lane or bot lane, it turns the tide. 2-on-2 becomes 3-on-2. 1-on-1 becomes 2-on-1. It's a thing. Yes, it may be a cheap tactic in your view, but that's how teamwork is a thing. If I'm having problems fighting one guy because I can't get a foothold, and my partner comes in and smacks him, and it gives me enough time to get a foothold in, and I can fight him at that point, then thank you for jumping in. Thank you, 18, for knocking Gohan off my ass so I can reconfigure my setting and fight his ass. It's a thing. Know the universe you're in, okay? Understand the universe you're in, and understand that not all games are set a certain way. In fact, watch wrestling if you have to. I know that sounds dumb, but watch tag team wrestling matches. Just watch how that goes. Watch the free-for-all brawls, like 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus... Watch those kind of things. They will double team and triple team one person if they feel it's a threat, and then as soon as they get an opening, they jump someone else. That's how it works. If you're going 2v2, tag teams, you'll see the tag team partner sometimes jump in and attack. Are they the heel? Yeah, but not everyone's a good guy. Remember that. Okay? Alright, back to my rest of my rant. Sorry. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. I want y'all to have a good day, and I want you to remember, know the type of game you are playing. Because Xenoverse 2 is not straight up a fighting game. It's closer to a MOBA or an MMO, depending on what you're playing. If you're playing the raids, it's closer to an MMO. If you're playing combat, it's closer to a MOBA. So be advised that there are skills that will stop you. Be advised there are skills that will poison or burn you. Be advised there are skills that will lock you. Be advised that there are skills that heal. Okay? Just because people know mechanics and can exploit them doesn't exactly make it cheap, but I can see where some cheap things come up. Healing, unfortunately, is not one of them. Because, again, it's been in the lore, and since Street Fighter 3, since Marvel Superheroes, healing has been a thing for certain characters and certain items. So be advised. Okay? It's not that hard to adjust to it. They have healing items, you get healing items. Simple as that. Or, again, fix your options and ensure when you get into a lobby that the options on them are the same. Okay? Alright. I know this is not exactly a popular opinion, but again, if Xenoverse was a fighting game, I could see the grievance. But it's not a straight up fighting game. Now is it? Sublar, I'm out.